Hey guys, Rich Bassine from RJBassine.com coming to you today with some new merchandise I picked up. Did a little sourcing a couple days ago, and I just wanted to share it with you guys, show you what I have. First of all, I want to start off with this here. I picked up this Case Logic padded bag, nice little bag. It will hold a 10-inch iPad in there, and I'm going to do it, when I do an intro demo on it, whatever, I'll just show you guys what I have here, and, we got that. Well, anyway, we got that going on. Okay, I also picked up here a Sony phone, okay. It's a nice phone, it's pretty clean condition. There's a little story with this one here, though. When I picked it up at the first store, I didn't realize that this handset, okay, is for a Sony answering machine, but this is a Sony handset here, but it's got a different number on it. It's got IT-A2500, and this is the One Touch 9. It's a telephone ITB5. So believe it or not, though, it was tested, it works, and I will do a demo on it, and I will be talking a little about this here, about this phone. So yeah, I'll be giving you a little insight, a little demo on this. Okay, let's move that to the side. And oh yeah, and also it comes with a new telephone cord with it, so we'll do that there. I have another phone I picked up. These rotary phones, this one here is pretty clean condition. I couldn't get this out, folks. I couldn't get the somebody's old phone number in there. I couldn't get it out. I don't know how to pop. I know there's a way you could pop this out, but I didn't want to damage it or scratch it. So I figure whoever picks it, whoever buys this here, they could play around with it. I don't want to damage or scratch, because if I stick a little screwdriver, whatever, like a little flathead screwdriver, I'm afraid I'm going to break it and scratch the face on it. And I don't know, I believe there's collectors out there that collect these phones, and I don't think they're going to want that scratched. So if you are the lucky bidder of this phone, you could do that on your own. The phone's pretty clean. Okay, it's a pretty clean phone. You can see the handset's pretty clean, considering it's vintage. It's not bad. It's a Western Electric. Well, it's funny because it says Western Electric. I know that's the company. It says Bell System Property, not for sale, but somebody turned it in, whatever. You can see it there. Here's your volume adjuster. I'm also including a phone cord in there. It's not the same color. I can get you a beige one, but I have a lot of these. I want to try to get rid of them, so I'm including it with it. This is, I don't know how many footages it is, but I'm going to include this with it as well, just like the other one. And the thing with this is, though, I did test this out. I hooked my phone line up to it, and it doesn't, it'll ring. Wait, does it ring? I think it rings. I'm not sure. I don't think you could dial out. I'm going to do a demo on this one as well. But I know I tested it out. I plugged my phone line in there, and you do get the dial tone. But when you're doing this type of thing, it doesn't. I think it's something to do with the way the way the company set it up anymore. I had a DSL cable line with Verizon, and they said they notified me by email saying that at such a date they're going to be doing away with the DSL line, that I had to upgrade to FiOS. So that's why, I don't know, it was something to do with the digital. I don't know. They were doing away with the digital subscriber line. So. But I think that's what it could be, because I'm working off of internet on my phone. I'm using a service called Uma, so that's what I'm working with. But anyway, that's what I got going on. But if there is anybody out there interested in these rotary phones, I know a lot of people like to collect these things, or whatever. I believe they collect them, but I picked that up. And again, you're getting a cord with that. I put that to the side. Over here, I picked up, brand new, still wrapped up in a box. It's the iHome stereo speaker system for MP3 players on iPhone and iPad. I happen to have an iPad. I don't think I'm going to use it right now, but I think the way it would work is you cradle it in this little stand here, and I guess you got the speakers in the back that you would. I guess that's where the sound comes out from, or the sides right now. I'm sorry, and looks like it's got some kind of cord in it. I don't want to open it up. It's brand new. It's still wrapped. The package is. It's got a little rip over here, but you can see this was never opened up. It's got a little crinkle over here, but it was never opened. You can see it's brand new. It was never, outside the package being a little ripped over here, this is a brand new item. Okay, so if you're interested in this here, it will be on eBay. All the photos were taken on this here, and that's what we got going on with that. I also picked up. I was thinking of keeping this nice because I like hats. As you know, I always wear a hat. You know, I like this hat too. It's brand new. This is brand new hat. It's the Air Force One Presidential Crew, and I know I bet you if you do wear it, people might. Not that that's not the reason why I would buy it, but it is a cool looking hat though. It's from the Old Glory, Washington D.C. I guess that's where this hat was picked up, and you can see the label on there. Well, let me turn it this way. You can see the label on there. It says Old Glory, Washington D.C. on the bottom. It still has the cardboard in there. Okay, it's got the Washington D.C. USA in the back. Nice little clasp back there. One size fits all, folks. Okay, and they give you instructions on how to clean it up. And it's got the little USA thing right there just to let you know in the front. Really nice hat. I don't know, I was thinking to keep it. I don't know, I mean, I did buy it to, to sell it. So, but I mean, that's my daughter saying, Dad, everything you buy, you're going to keep it? Aren't you going to sell these things? It's like, sometimes you fall in love with these things, You might it's like, oh, I wouldn't mind having a hat like this, It's pretty cool. Presidential Crew. So we got that going on. Here I picked up over here a Nike Plus iPad. Now, I don't know. I don't think there's anything missing here. They have it on a box here. Let me just show you. I'm over here talking about it. You don't see what I'm talking about here. Okay. I didn't take anything out of here. I mean, I just checked to see what kind of documentation. But when you take this out, just to show you the slides out of this case here. I don't know if anybody ever used this, but see here? I tried popping it out over here. I don't think, to be honest with you folks, I don't think this was ever used. So I think I will probably be selling it as new. This here hasn't been opened. See? This hasn't been opened. So I don't know how this works. Is it a connector? Is there a wire in here? I don't know. I'm going to leave that up to the buyer. Let them open it up. Because as I always tell you folks, if this is the first time it comes to my YouTube channel, or in this case, eBay, whatever listings, I always say my thing is, once an item's opened, it's not. I don't consider it new anymore. I consider it used. That's how I look at it. Just like when you're driving a car off the car lot, a brand new car, it appreciates in value. So but I'm not saying in comparison with the two, but I don't want to open it up. Again, it wasn't open, so I don't know what this is all about. You're gonna have to, if you're the lucky buyer, you could deal with that yourself. I know the packages. This package is opened, of course. All right, I got this. Like I said, I got it in the thrift store, and this here, I believe, is a documentation here. Okay, I think there's booklets in there, whatever. Okay, so that's what you got going on with this, and they call this here Nike iPad Sport Kit, designed for the Apple and Nike. Designed by Apple and Nike. Okay, again, I don't know what it is, what you do with it. I guess it looks like you plug it into something. I don't know. Tune your run, wireless connection. I don't know. You guys could play around with it. I don't really deal with stuff like this here. I just pick it up. I picked it up because I thought it'd be interesting, and maybe somebody might be interested in it. So that's what we got going on with this. All right, get it in here without damaging the package. All right, so we got that going on. I don't have much stuff. I picked up a few wines. Like I said, not much. I picked up an Xbox 360 headset. Pretty clean condition. This is, of course, pre-owned. It's got the little thing here. I guess you could adjust the sound, whatever, little volume sound thing here. Okay, so that's the Xbox 360. Headset. Also got another headset I picked up, Panasonic. Now this one here, it's got a different type of connector here. It's like shielded over here. I don't know what this is all about. People that know about this type of headset, it's a Panasonic XPS. Okay. And like I said, you got this connector here, and then you got this little on-off, I guess, a little button here, on-off button, right there. Panasonic. That's another little headset. I usually like to pair these things up, but that one there, I wouldn't be able to pair that up with a radio because the connector, I don't know what that kind of connector's for. And for those who are into golfing, picked up these. These are brand new golf shoes. It says in here, U.S. size 9, I believe. Let me just put it down. I had to put it on my table so I don't scratch the table up. This says USA size 9. So if you're size 9, your size is size 9, and you are going to be going golfing, Reebok, brand new, okay, pretty clean all the way around. All right, here's the thing on it. Even if they were pre-owned, I don't think no one's going to get them that clean. Now, these are brand spanking new. I mean, nobody leaves the labels on there, you know. But at least on this one anyway. You can see, but they're brand new. You can see there's no... Usually when people buy, usually when they're used, if the person doesn't clean them properly, you'll see little crevices of dirt in there and stuff like that there, because some people probably clean them with a brush or whatever. They don't clean them properly and stuff. These are brand new, though. I mean, you can see they're brand spanking new. Okay, and the inside, Reebok. I'm not going to have price points for these things. I don't know. I got to do my research on it. But if you are interested in them, they're white with the brown, like a light brown here. And the Reebok lettering matches the pretty much like this. It's like a suede, I guess. Okay, so we got that going on. Those are nice new shoes. Well, golf shoes anyway. I picked up these here. These are Canadian golf clubs. I think they have to be cleaned up a little more. I thought I cleaned them up good enough, but I guess apparently not. I believe these are vintage. This was a vintage one anyway. It says Stone Age. That's why I believe that's what I was told. It was a vintage cup. Okay. I see Canada cups on eBay. People selling them. This might have a little flaw around, a little nick. Like I said, this has to be cleaned up a little better. I thought I cleaned up. That's why when I came home when I was out sourcing yesterday, and when I came back, it was nighttime kind of basically, and I was using the house lighting. I guess I should have put this under a lamp basically, but it's clean, pretty clean inside. Okay. There's no chips on it from what I can see here. And the bottom's always got that little rough feel on it. I guess from putting it on a table or whatever, but you know what I'm talking about. But it's a Stone Age. It says Stone Age, and it's Canadian cup. Does it say made in Canada? No, it doesn't say made in Canada. I don't know. I picked it up. I thought, this would be interesting. I have another one over here. If you're a person that collects mugs and you just want to have them for your collection, you might want to put them on a shelf or whatever. I know people do collect mugs. I know that. This one here, if you are a collector, you could drink out of it if you want, or you could just, again, put it on a shelf, whatever, with all your other coffee collection mugs. This does have, this is a Canada one, as you can see, again, Canada. All right. The only thing is with this one here, it does have a chip here. Okay. And it has like a little chip over here. You can't see it in the video. What else? I think I pointed that one out, right? It's got the chip there. It's got a little chip here. It's got one here, a little one over here, and one over here. And the inside, I don't know. It's not cracked. Those ain't crack marks. I think what someone probably tried to do in here, you can see like the little swirly lines in there. I think someone tried to clean this thing, probably with one of those scouring pads, the metal ones. I think that's what happened here. See it in here, folks? I'm trying to get with the light. You can see the light. If you can see that. All right. But again, if you're putting this on a shelf, you want to add to your collection, it doesn't matter. If you don't plan on drinking out of it, it doesn't matter. So that's what I got going on with this here. I got these two mugs. Put that on the side. Now, if you have anybody in your family that's into arts, I got this here from Barnes & Noble. Well, it's Barnes & Noble. I didn't buy it at Barnes & Noble. I picked it up. And you can see here, it says right there, Barnes & Noble. There you go. My webcam is really going wacky lately. Okay. And this is brand new, believe it or not. This is brand new. Okay. I'm going to open it up. And this is cardboard, by the way. I know they made it look like simulated wood. It's cardboard. Okay. If this was wood, it'd be a lot more than what I pay for it. You could see in there that this here was never used. It was never taken out of the case. And you'd be able to tell if it was used because the pencils would be sharpened and stuff would be out. Might have shifted a little here. Now, I don't know. Now, over here, I don't know. This looks like something might have had over here. I don't. Like I said, it might have leaked out here, or something might have squished on that one there, the brown one. That whole, no, not the whole thing is, but I'm talking at the bottom here. See it here? It looked like it might have had a leak at one point. But this is new. You can see everything in there. The crayons ain't worn. Were never. It wasn't taken out. You know, sometimes people get these things as gifts, and they buy them for their loved ones, and they think, oh yeah, well, maybe, you know, or a relative might pick it up. Oh, I thought Susie or Johnny would want this here for his, you know, Christmas, I mean, birthday, Christmas, whatever. And I picked this up. It's something different. And then the kid gets it, and it's like, oh, painting? Who's going to do painting? Who's going to do this stuff, you know? So you never know. But anyway, that's new. And then, last but not least, I had to scooch over here. I picked up 4 of these again. Here we are again, folks. Back to this again. I picked up 4 of these. 3 Wired Xbox ones. And I picked up 1 PlayStation. So we got this going on. And I probably will talk a little about it when I do. For the 3 of them, I'm not going to do 3 separate videos on them, you know, doing an intro basically. But I will, you know, talk about it. There's some that have, not issues, but, you know, they do, like I said, some of these do have scuff marks. I mean, I try to get them as clean as possible. When I mean issues, like on one of them, this is missing, or I think both might be missing, the top, the bottom, or just one. I got to look them up. I got to see, like I said, I got to make sure, when I do the listings, they got to be done separately. I can't put them all repetitively with the same type of condition, because like I said, one of them is missing this. Out of all 4 guitars, only one has a strap, and that's the PlayStation one. That's got the Fender strap. These do not have straps. That's why I said there's a little, you know, situation with this as far as that part goes. Okay, so that's what I got going on, folks. I can't think of anything else right now. I mean, that's based. Oh yeah, let me go switch over here. I have this. I picked another one of these up here. It's a Sony AC power adapter. Fairly new condition. Like, I mean, it's very well. It's like a new condition. It's pre-owned, of course, but it's pretty clean. And if you need it, I have Sony cameras. This adapter will fit my Sony digital camera where I used to take pictures, and also my digital camera too. I have a Sony digital handheld camera. So I know this will fit me because I know about the connector. See the connector? And in fact, I tested it out too. Any of these adapters I get, I always check them out, test them out. I know it's crazy, but I would plug this into my camera, make sure the charging light came on my camera to make sure it worked, because again, anything I sell, I test it, make sure it works. If for some reason it gets to you and it doesn't work, that would be surprising to me. that shouldn't be, because like I said, I will not sell anything that's not working, you know what I'm saying? Especially this. I mean, this was burnt out or not working. I'm not going to sell it. What are you going to see? Sell it for parts? The only thing I could do, the only thing I could honestly do with this here is sell this part, the plug. And I've seen these and stores too. People sell these. Okay, that's the only thing I could sell if this was burnt. If this unit was burnt out, but it ain't. Like I said, I tested it. But that's what we got going over here. I think I have one online. I think I got 2. This will be the 3rd adapter. The other, there's one that's already on there. Like it's like this, I believe. And then I have another one. It's a little different. It's a Sony, and that's what we got going on with this. I really don't have much stuff. Like I said, I picked up a few things, but you know what's good. What takes time is the research and the descriptions, and I don't have, you know, it's not that I don't have the time to do it. It's just that I do this pretty much by myself. So I mean, sometimes my kids might help if they're around and stuff like that. But for the most part, I do a lot of this on my own. So it takes time, and I really don't have. I can't give you price points for these things, you know. So keep that in mind. The other thing I want to say too is I noticed, you know, I have a lot of best offers out there. My listings have a lot of best offers, and I noticed I haven't been getting too many of them. I mean, I have in the past, but it seems like lately it's been slacking off. So to you guys out there, if this is the first time coming to my channel, my YouTube channel, or in some cases to my eBay listings, when you see the stuff out there and it has make a best offer, please, you know, make an offer. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I mean, you know, I know I did a video about eBay's best offers, and you know, how buyers make lowball offers. Look, you make what you feel. If you want to make an offer and you feel it's comfortable for you, you know, and I accept it. You know, if I feel it's good for me, then I'll accept it. If not, what am I going to say? I decline the offer or counter offer. But I noticed though, on all my listings, a good majority, I think, was it 189? I believe all of them have best offer on it, and I'm not getting any best offers. I don't know if the buyers feel funny making an offer. They think, oh well, the seller might think I'm, trying to smooth them over, get them, get the thing for like rock bottom. Look, I mean, I did a video with eBay's best offers where buyers do make low offers, and it's true. I mean, I'm selling a breakfast. I think it's breakfast at Tiffany. I think I still have it there. I still have it, and the person offered me $2 on it. I mean, come on, $2 for $2 for that thing? That's not right. I mean, I just declined it. I didn't even bother making a counter offer. I just declined it. I'm not anything like that's crazy. I mean, I think, well now, I think I said in my other video, the person that did that there made two offers, and I said to myself, if this person wants this thing so low, there must be something more to it. I do my research, but when you're working like a high and a low, you try to be right in between. So I said, if this person wants this thing so lowball, gave me a lowball price on it, there must be some kind of value to it, whatever. So with that, I upped it to $100 with best offer. Okay, and I'll probably keep it at that there. And I'm going to see if I do get offers on it. What they are. If someone says, if I'm listening for 100, I'll give you 50 for it. I'm not going to go that. I'm not going to go that. I'm not going to go half like that. But I do encourage the buyers to go out there, make a best offer. Please. I mean, what could happen? You say make an offer and that's it. But I haven't been getting any really. Since that last one, I haven't gotten any offers recently. Not that I recall. No, I haven't. Matter of fact, the sales are kind of like slow right now. Nothing's really moving right now for me anyway. Little items here and there. I just sold a printer. That was yesterday, I think, last night. I think I got the thing for a printer. And I shipped that out to this morning. I gave it to the mailman to pick up. And that went out. So, I mean, here and there, little drifts and drafts. Nothing to write home about. But it has been slow. I don't know if it's, again, I don't know if people are traveling, they're doing whatever. I don't know. Maybe they're spending more time outdoors, in nice weather. As you can see here, I'm wearing a short sleeve shirt. It's I'm on the East Coast here, so it's to be, I think, in the 60s or 70s today. So with 100% humidity. Not that I'm saying it's sweltering out there, but when you hear the weatherman talk about 100% humidity, it's hot. So I'd rather be indoors right now. So I got the paddle fan going and stuff, and the attic fan is going or kicked off, so it is getting hot out there, I should say. But anyway, folks, that's what I got going on. If this is the first time you come to my channel, I do sneak peek videos, demo videos, and intro videos. If you like what I do with the videos, that you feel they're helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to be, up on things when I make new videos or add, do updates on new merchandise, please subscribe to my channel. Let's have you a subscriber. I notice I go up with the subscribers. I get people subscribed, then like 1 minute it's one number, the next minute it's down, and unsubscribe, subscribe, unsubscribe. It's up to you guys. If you want it, that's fine. I mean, be nice to hit that 100 mark. That's always, in YouTube, they always say that. I was watching one guy saying, hitting that 100 subscriber is the hard part, And when I look at these people have 36,000, 4,000, 25,000, it's like, wow, 80, 100, whatever. It'd be nice to have more subscribers to it, but you got to have the content out there too. And if you're doing a YouTube channel and it's nothing that's going to be appealing to people, I could see why people would turn off, or maybe people don't like what I have to offer, or maybe people think it's kind of silly for me to do these intro videos or sneak peek videos, whatever. They probably feel like, what am I gaining out of it? It's I do these videos, like I said, again, if you're new to the channel, I do these videos for the potential eBay buyers, just to give them a little overview and insight as to what I'm selling. It's kind of gives you like a heads up, so to speak. Now, those who've seen the video today, it's 4/28, it's Friday. I should say April 28th, Friday. And you'll have dibs on it. You know, when the stuff gets listed, you'll have the first dibs on it if there's anything you're interested in. And it gives you the opportunity to place a bid. You know, you could use the buy it now feature. I use it on all my all my listings, the buy it now feature. I very rarely do auctions. I like to go with the fixed, and that's basically it. So again, I don't want to take too much of your time. Thanks again for stopping by. And again, if you like what I do with these videos, please subscribe. If you think they're helpful, please give them a thumbs up. But thanks again, guys. I'll talk to you soon, and be on the lookout for the new listings. They're going to be. I'm going to list them up pretty much right after I get off this. Finish up on this video. Thanks again, and you take care, guys. Bye.